Okay, guys, so we got some breaking news in regards to the visas in the Philippines for foreigners who come here. And we don't really know exactly what the end results are going to be, but I just wanted to inform you and let you know what they're talking about doing. Now, there's two key one. There's two key issues that they're going to be voting on, and they're voting on this in June. So that's coming right up. But again, we don't know about it. So we're all kind of keeping our fingers crossed here. The first one, which is really, really positive and would be fantastic, is that they're voting on extending the initial visa when you arrive to 59 days. Typically, when you arrive here, you get 29 days. And then after the 29th day, or before the 29th day, of course, you would have to re up your visa for 1 more month, 2 more months, or 6 months, just depending on where you go and what they're willing to give you at the time. Now, the 59-day would be fantastic. It would really help guys who are coming here that are trying to get settled, so that would give them more wiggle room so that they could get their apartment or condo or whatever settled and with their furniture and whatnot, and that would just be amazing. Now, the other one that is kind of alarming, and I pretty much don't think it's going to pass, is they're talking about after that initial 59 days, if that passes, you could re-up your visa for 6 months, but then after that, you would have to leave. Now, like I said, I don't think that's going to happen, especially after the pandemic and the economy being really, really bad right now. I think they're going to want to encourage stay as opposed to limit it. But, you never know. So it's good to be informed about these things and keep your eye on the ball so that you don't strike out. So before, how it worked was, once you re-upped your visa, you could stay and you could just keep re-upping your visa for up to 3 years. But then you would have to leave, and leaving doesn't mean long term. It's kind of cool. You could just literally fly out of the country for one day or 1 hour even, and hop on the plane and come right back and just start the process all over again. Just reset the clock and go for another 3 years just doing the process. But if they change this, so many people have been living here long term will be affected, and there would just, I don't think it'll happen, because there would be a mass exodus, and long term people would leave and they would be losing a lot of money. But it could be that, you never know what's going on. Maybe they want to get rid of the long term people and just have a revolving door of new money come through. But again, I don't know. And they're also voting on some other things that aren't really related to the majority of people who come here, travelers who come here. But there's one that's kind of interesting. It's called the digital nomad visa. So if you have a job where you can work from home that's not located in the Philippines, it's located in another country, then you could get a visa for up to 1 year. That would be really cool for those guys and those guys that have jobs like that, because then they'd be absolved of having to do any of the visa process, just coming here on that specific visa. But again, that's not really affecting the average tourist, so I'm not really paying much attention to that. But if it passes, then of course I will let everybody know that too. So that's just a heads up on what's going on. Let's keep our fingers crossed that the 59-day new proposal passes, and let's keep our fingers crossed that the 6-month exit doesn't occur, because, like I said, that would just be a huge, huge headache and a big problem for a lot of people. So, all right, so. If you would consider subscribing to my channel, that would really, really be helpful. I like to give lots of travel tips and advice, and post videos of interviews and traveling around my local area and showing you how to live like a local in the Philippines. So thanks a lot, everybody, and have a great day.